For many South Africans, January feels like the longest month given the early December salary having to cover both Christmas and back-to-school costs. Experts say this extended gap can make managing money in early January especially challenging, heightening financial anxiety at a time when households are recovering from festive spending. That pressure comes despite the fact that household finances were relatively resilient for much of 2025.
We also saw inflation ease to 3.5% in November 2025, which does then help support real household incomes. However, third quarter economic growth data suggests and it shows that household consumption growth is starting to slow, and we expect that softer momentum to continue into the fourth quarter. Even so, though, spending for the full year of 2025 does look relatively strong. Now that we are in the festive season, spending expectations are slightly better than a year ago, but the tone remains cautious. We saw Black Friday sales were stronger than in 2024, which shows that consumers are willing to spend, but selectively. Households are focused on value, and they are responding to discounts and promotions rather than splurging on discretionary items.
Consumer confidence did improve in the fourth quarter, particularly among middle-income households, but Momentum says it remains well below long-term averages, pointing to stabilization rather than a full recovery. Head of Consumer Financial Education at Old Mutual, John Manyike, says there are a number of tools consumers can use to hold on to their hard-earned money.
The first pitfall is people not going into the festive season with a budget. Number two, not prioritizing the essential stuff. Number three, sometimes this whole influence where you have visitors or friends, that's where things go wrong because you want to impress people. So this people-pleasing syndrome is the reason why a lot of people are struggling with staying within their budget because you want to impress people. Or some people say they want to thank themselves, and that's another pitfall. We say, I want to thank myself. It's been a long year, 11 months, but that 1 month could actually cancel everything that you've accumulated over the past 11 months. And then it means you're going to start a new year crying.
Looking ahead to 2026, household financial resilience is expected to continue, although at a slower pace. Nosipho, Radebe, SABC News, Johannesburg.